Hi VOD girlies, I hope that this is finding you well. We have been streaming through the holidays and through the new year and everything, but I know some people are just now getting back into the grind, going back to work, going back to school, preparing for school, preparing for the semester, preparing for, I don't know, unemployment, preparing for trade, preparing their dishes, preparing their laundry. I know that I am with y'all at the beginning of 2026, and I'm so thankful to have y'all, and I'm so happy to be back. We will today be hunting more shiny Pokemon. So let me catch up on what I've got here. I have some 5-star shinies. I have Sparkling Electric level 2, Sparkling Grass level 3, Sparkling All Types level 3. Speaking of which, where's my soundboard? Because level 3 All Types, get into it. Level 3 All Types, get into it. 2026, Girl Get Up by Dochi. Hello. Beauty, this game is probably the grindiest Pokemon ever if you need anybody to tell you not to buy it. Sparkling Water type level 2, Sparkling All Types level 1, small but still impactful. Sparkling Dark type level 3, Sparkling Ground type level 3, Sparkling Poison type level 2, Sparkling Poison type level 1, Sparkling, oh, okay, that's it. Oh, Sparkling Normal Power level 1, Sparkling Normal Power level 1, Sparkling Rock Power level 1. So my question is, what are we getting today? Because we're getting something. Hi, Wiggle. Sparkling by Chung Ha. Stream it immediately. Okay. So I did already do a little bit of resets here and there, and I found some things that were kind of interesting. First and foremost, I could get my first shiny Aurorus. It is a medium hyperspace, but you see her right there? I could get a shiny Aurorus. I could get a shiny Porygon. I could get a shiny Clownly. I could get, and this is what I actually want to get. I'm going to be real with y'all. I kind of want a bubblegum blue Clobbopus. Let me get y'all into it. Get into it before you start clocking it. I kind of want a bubblegum blue Clobbopus. A bubblegum blue Clobbopus. A bubblegum blue Clobbopus. A bubblegum blue Clabopus. Leslie and Jirachi, welcome to the chat. Robbie, hi, Sparkling level 3 power will guarantee a shiny from the jump, except for a 5-star special. Yeah, I'm gonna save the level 3. A bubblegum blue Clabopus. So that's what we're gonna get. Everybody, stop what you're doing. Stop going into work. Stop your car in the middle of the interstate. Stop going to school. Stop responding to your family. Stop making any choices for your health or for yourself, and immediately go try the bubblegum blue Clobbopus shiny hunts in Pokemon Legends ZA. Hands off the wheel. Girl, I have to go to school, but if you can get an extra bubblegum blue Clobbopus, I'll take it. Okay, I'll try. Gonna think like a doll. Okay, if you think it, I'm a killer doll. Sugar, sweetie pie, I'ma be a joy. I'm the girl you die for. I'm gonna be your bubblegum Clobbopus. Okay, let me make a save state. Cerebee's still on the screen. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, save state is made. The way I had no clue what you were saying until you got to the chorus. Girl, Marina and the Diamonds and Lana Del Rey formed my entire identity going from my late teens into my early 20s. Because I literally was telling y'all last week that once I turned 30, I started feeling like a princess. Where do y'all think that stems from? It stems from prima donna girl. Yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. Me going fully he, him, sometimes they, them when I'm feeling kind of cunty. Still saying and demanding that I be referred to as princess, as prima donna. That's my aesthetic. That's my aesthetic. The question was never, are you a girl or just gay? It was never that. And I'm realizing that now. Didn't she ditch the diamonds and now she's just Marina? Yeah, she was Marina, I think, when she did Fruits. La 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 la. Now I could guarantee one, but this is a fighting type zone, so let's be real, us girly pops, we would never, ever waste a level 3. We're getting the bubblegum blue Clobbopus though. She was diamonds during fruit. Oh, well. A teensy bubblegum blue Clobbopus. Everybody, hands off the wheel immediately and go immediately to Kalos region to get yourself a teensy exclusive teacup style bubblegum blue Clobbopus. My gender isn't a question and neither is my royalty. Legend of Oofs. You just added more fire to the delusional, to the Delulu bonfire that's in my brain. I think she dropped diamonds during Love plus Power era. Well, she needs to go ahead and pick those diamonds back up. Hi, my chops. I'm kidding. I like Marina. She's so gorgeous. I like to think that I kind of favor Marina in a way. I feel like we kind of have like similar bone structures. Similar bone structures and hair a little bit. I don't know. I know that she's like, I think she's like Greek or something. I don't know. I don't know. Greek and Welsh. Any Welsh girlies in chat? Any Greek girlies in chat? Girl, we're... Okay, there's the bubblegum blue Clobbopus. All right, so let's remember how we do spawning in this game. Wait, could I do it like this? Let's see. Do they disappear? There's like 4. No. Okay, we have to find another way then. I'm not Greek, but I have Greek in my family. That's close enough. In Southern United States rules, if it's in your family, then that's still your cousin. Oh! That was spooky. Check their gender to see if they change. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. See, as somebody who doesn't really question like gender and everything, I have to remember. I know that's the same with you too, Common, but you're a little bit more because you're still in school and everything, you're a little bit more smarter. Once you stop going to school, like it all starts to deteriorate a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, so that's a boy. Nicki Minaj's favorite Pokemon type. Gotta think of I don't want the Nicki Minaj version. I don't want the Nicki Minaj version. I need a bubblegum blue Clobbopus. Okay, so we have to figure out how to spawn these divas. Maybe we can do it. Maybe we can go like back here. Dude, are there any somewhere else? I don't know what to do. Because I can't. Oh, I can go up there. Tom is on. I'm hunting a bubblegum blue, a teensy bubblegum blue Clobbopus. But I can't get them to disappear. Divas, how do I get my Clobbopus to disappear? Who is your boy throb bias? The thing is I know what boy throb is. Boy throb member profiles. Evan, let's be real, Evan is the diva. Does anyone here know looks like they're calling for rain. Looks like they're calling for rain. Looks like they're calling for rain. Rain keeps pouring, my head keeps spinning. Rain keeps pouring, my head keeps spinning the air to wash me away. Evan is the main vocals of the group, but I'm gonna be real. I think Darshan might actually be like the visual, the center, because Darshan kind of gives them better marketing. Okay, I'm still looking for Clobbopus spawns. Really the only one is up on that roof. Let's see if we can reset and see if we can get them to go somewhere else. Evan is the main dancer too. I never said Evan wasn't the main dancer. A teensy sparkly bubblegum blue Clobbopus. The mega viral teensy tiny bubblegum blue. Okay, gonna see if we can get a better spawn here. There's a Genshin meme of an ASMR Kamisato slumber party, and Evan was in full Ayato Kamisato cosplay, and it was so funny because you can immediately recognize. Why was Evan doing that? Is Evan part of like the Genshin universe? That is so insane. Evan's like that's kind of internet famous. That's like Trisha Paytas, where everyone's gonna be like, do you know Evan Papierre? And then all of us who are chronically online will be like, yes, diva, I've been known about Evan since 2022. What's that other song? Let's enjoy the ride. But Evan Papierre, y'all, if you don't know Evan Papierre, you need to stream Evan Papierre's top songs on Spotify. Okay, it looks like they might be the same spots here. Phaun, going into 2026, have you had any albums that you're replaying? For me, it's Control by SZA. That might be bad energy for right now, though. Okay, let me see if I can answer that question in a way that like fully contextualize it. I don't care what people say. We both know I couldn't change you. I guess you could say the same. Y'all, I've been listening to Eternal Sunshine since it came out. It's no, are you going into 2026? Is Eternal Sunshine still with you? Like, Eternal Sunshine. You know what song I've been really into? I wish I hated you. I wish there was worse to you. I wish you were worse to me. I wish I hated you. Eternal Sunshine, y'all will get it. Y'all will get it when the time comes. Okay, so this is not working. How do I get them to disappear? Lana, how do I get the Clobbopus to disappear? What if I go down here? This is gonna be so bad. Okay, they're gone now. I was trying to karaoke Eternal Sunshine and it made me appreciate it even more. Okay, so we're gonna check to see if that method works, because this is literally the only spot that they spawn. How iconic is Brat though? Came out in 2024 and we're still listening to it like it's brand new. Brat literally like changed like mainstream music. It wasn't Brat solely, but Brat is the product of all of that stuff building up. Like Charli XCX finally crossed the finish line with Brat. You can hear it in everything. Everybody's trying to do a Brat now. Okay, yeah, so this method is working, it seems. Yeah, because those are both boys. I'd like to hear your opinion on Internet Girl. Okay, Internet Girl. Let's talk about Internet Girl. I know. Okay, this comes with the territory at this point. We have to. In 2026. Let's be honest. Let's be radically honest. We all have. We all listen and watch and do everything on the internet. We are in an internet age. It's officially here. It's officially here. It's been here, but in 2026, like you can't deny it at this point. Everything that's going on. Cat's Eye is really unique because they are utilizing the internet in like a very marketing type of way. But at the end of the day, this is a JYP group. JYP is a mega corporation from Korea. So what they did with Gnarly was genius. They took that sort of like messy girl, crazy messy girl, fun messy girl type of thing with Gnarly, and they promoted it by making a song that was like a little bit thrashy and weird. It made people talk, it made people hate, it made people engage. Exactly. And they're trying to redo it again with Internet Girl. I think it works. It doesn't have the novelty. And in 2026, especially in K-pop, if you aren't banging the cymbals and Coco Melaning TF out, and y'all get what I'm saying, you have to do the Coco Melon for the dolls in K-pop. Otherwise, they're gonna hate you and dox you and say that you don't even deserve to be alive. Like, that's how crazy K-pop gets. But what they're doing is they're kind of like repeating the sort of marketing format. You have to think about the rollout for the last EP. Like, they started with Gnarly, but then they like went into Gabriella. They went into This Is For The Slay Girls. Like, there's gonna be a rollout, but Internet Girl is to get the girls talking, and it's working. Everybody's like, I hate Internet Girl. This song doesn't make sense. What are the lyrics? Blah, blah, blah. It's the same exact playbook as Gnarly, and any... It's either you like it or don't, and if you don't like it, don't stream it, because if you're talking about it, you're promoting it. Like, that's how the internet is. I'm excited to see what happens. I think in terms of Gnarly, I think Gnarly was a little bit catchier. I think Internet Girls, the best part of the song is Eat Zucchini. Eat Zucchini. I don't really like, I can't work out to it, but once the Eat Zucchini part comes on, I'm like, I don't know, there's something about that loop. I want DJs to only focus on that loop when they're making mixes. The Eat Zucchini part is the best part of that song. I can't hate on it. Like, I'm just the type of person, like, if I don't like it, I'm just not going to listen to it or talk about it. I like Cat's Eye. They're giving what I want them to give, and I'm excited to see the rollout. Eat zucchini. Now, if you're not into it, that's also totally valid, because I heard the song too. But I like it. Now let's hope we get our teensy baby blue Clobbopus. You read me like the emoji? Which emoji? Mine is the oh, you know what emoji I use like liberally? The sparkling heart. It's because I'm so magical, girl. Deep down, it's the sparkling heart. It is. It's brain rot music, but like, look at literally all of meme culture. Like, this is what I'm talking about. They have a marketing team. They have people who are analyzing the data. They have people who are on the ground floor. They have people who have alternate accounts who are looking through and like combing through how people engage with music and culture and pop culture and K-pop and all this stuff. Look at how people discuss and talk about things on the internet. It's all brain rot. Like, brain rot is in. So I just don't understand, like, I can understand how people want to see money be used and like capital be used to create big works that sort of push culture. But I also lived through 2025, and like at a certain point, I have to just stop expecting things from people. I'm just happy that Cat's Eye is inclusive, and that's part of their brand, and they make fun music, and they want the girls to dance. And the performers all seem genuinely really excited about the project. And it looks like they're doing this in a healthy way, unlike New Jeans. Like, it like makes listening to New Jeans, like the way that like the capitalism capitaled out on New Jeans really makes even listening to the old songs feel like a haunting, like sort of morbid, like mortuary type beat. Like it's like, oh my God, these girls suffered. These children suffered to make this music at the time. I know that they're like 20 or something now, but Cat's Eye, it's fun. I like it. And everything's brain rot, so like just do it. I hope they make a 6-7 song next. It would work. Like literally, like in the same breath of culture, like people have been like, I love the SpongeBob movie. I love Big Guy SpongeBob, pants okay. But then when Cat's Eye wants to do Eat Zucchini, it's suddenly a hullabaloo. Girl, come on. We all know where the money's being made. Phaun, when was the last time you did a Sudoku? Oh God, high school? Girl, I really try to make Sudoku a thing. And I think that it's fun, but I'm just like not, especially in 2026, I am not patient enough for it. I have a shot attention span that was already kind of on the fritz before TikTok was invented. But it's gone now. I'm trying. I really do try, but don't ask me to sit down and do Sudoku. I don't care. I think it's a fun game. Hi, Raya's dying. Get into Pokedoku. It's so fun. I'm not going to sit around and spell words. I used to sit on the toilet at work and do Sudoku on my phone 3 times a day. Oh, speaking of words, I saw this thumbnail. YouTube has been recommending me thumbnails of like people putting like think pieces. They just turn on their webcam and they just talk. It's no video essay. It's just some diva talking. Sub 500 views on the YouTube. This woman, she goes, and the title, I have it on my Blue Sky. The title is the 2026 Word Reveal by Julie Wayner. I did not watch it, but I think that she's going to reveal the word of the year. And that's the beauty of the internet. Like, why are we all trying to like copy and paste the same format? You also have youtube.com. Open up your phone and tell everybody what the word of the year is. Her channel is Julie Wayner. 2026 Word Reveal. I didn't watch it. I just thought that it really captured me. Paco El Taku, welcome. I'm good. How are you? We're trying to get ourselves a teensy baby blue Clobbopus. YouTube.gov. Hi, Genderblunt. This is like such a... They are resetting, but it's like you get 4 at a time and you have to do all of this like running back and forth type of stuff. Eating zucchini, you know. Did Snom make it into the game? No, and she needs to be removed permanently from everyone's Pokemon banks. I actually don't remember or know. That feels like it's copywritten because somebody's singing. Did you see the 365 buttons meme? No, I didn't. What is it? Oh my God, I'm gonna fall. A gender blend, thank you for 6 months, Diva. Saw an ad and had to remedy that. Thank you so much. I am from Argentina. Where are you from? I'm from the United States of America. Here we sing this song. It's one of my favorites. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. That's not one of our official theme songs, but that was playing hard in 2002. Where's my bubblegum blue?
Yeah.
Clobbopus. Hi, my melody. Welcome to the chat. It better not be a Machop. Where could this be? Who's the shiny? You saw her? It's the Panchams? It was a Machop? Oh, I really don't care if it's a Machop. Right. Okay, I'll just keep going. No, because we're using a sparkling sandwich. I'm not about to waste the save on that. I won't do it. Sorry, y'all. And if I see it again, it's going to be something. I wonder actually if I can do it like this. Because they disappear there. Oh, but they don't spawn in because I'm not close enough. I see. It spawned green and then ran off the roof. Good. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Comet. Like, reserve the spot. Now, Phaun, we did get Masherie and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so it has a Pokemon contest history. I'm not denying its serve. I'm just not interested. We're working with resources here. Call it Resident Evil, honey, because we're managing resources. I'm not wasting the save on the champ because I didn't ask for her. And just because she put on a little green gown doesn't mean that I'm going to give her flowers, because it's 2026 and Brat was 2024. Now bump that. Starting a meal petition to replace the word brick with Rosetta Stone. The concept of Brat being 2 years old. A lot of us were born, we were finally born and actualized during Brat, so a lot of us are already 2. Phaun, do you have any interest in watching the new season of Drag Race? I did see Naomi Smalls is watching episode 1, and on the thumbnail she said, she looked so pretty in the thumbnail, and I was like, I want to watch it. I've honestly been thinking, I haven't done it yet because I'm really like telling myself when I'm not streaming or doing errands, I'm just editing the GPL. But there's some stuff that I want to do for the Twitch and like the YouTube and the content. I want to cancel the YouTube membership program because I kind of think of it as like an extra gratuity that people can like sort of provide, because I was being asked to do something like that. And I don't really offer a lot of benefits for memberships because I don't have the bandwidth for it. But I have been asked for like years at this point to like participate in watching like trendy series. And I figured maybe I could just do like a sort of base level Patreon that's kind of like the same price as the YouTube, and just like post unedited videos of me reacting to and talking about certain seasons of things. I feel like I could easily do that. And it would be an ecosystem that's like a little bit more of a thing that could grow later on. But yeah, like I'm not opposed to watching the new season. I don't know anything about like the lore going so far. I know Ginger Minge is like lying about something, but yeah, like that Heated Rivalry, the new Precure that's coming up, It's like an idea that I really feel like I should act on. You should watch that one terrible show with Sarah Paulson and Kim Kardashian. I feel like I would like it. I like bad stuff that's like bad. It's like camp because it's so egregiously bad, but like because it's like the perfect combination of things that just normally don't happen on accident, I get really interested. Do you see Wicked went home with nothing at the Critics' Choice Awards last night? Well, Teddy Ursa, we do live in a highly, highly conservative time, and that means that we're bereft of cultural sort of, as a whole. I'm not saying us, but like as a whole, we are quite literally bereft of like any sort of artistic analyses. So, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that we just, as a collective, slept on Wicked, which literally brought the movies back. These old men have been desperately begging us to watch Toy Story 7 featuring Iron Man. And then finally, Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, that one director who's kind of cute, and that beautiful, beautiful gay man got up on the silver screen, fixed the movies, and now everybody's like, oh, it's boring. It's so boring. They're so weird. It's boring. Then they're going to sit around and complain and wait for queer people to invent another thing for them to talk about because they literally don't do anything.
I'm acting.
Sorry, y'all. Let's be honest, only Ariana deserves a win for Wicked for Good. Cynthia was fantastic as well, but Rose Byrne deserved the win this year. I don't know. I don't really know much about movie stuff. I'll be real. I'm just kind of like nagging. For Good, Act 2 of Wicked, even as somebody who never like watched the show for real, but knew about it, Act 2 of Wicked was never going to be the best part. Act 1 is the best part. So it does get a little bit lost in translation because a lot of people don't understand that like what we watched was essentially an extended play where we had an intermission that wasn't 30 minutes, but rather a year. So people come back to it not really knowing that like you're supposed to like hold on to the story and see it all resolve in the last act. People were kind of like, I think, expecting like a sequel, which is not the case when it comes to Wicked. It's more like, well, all the fun stuff happened. Now let's go ahead and, unpack it. I also think that Glinda as a character is like, especially for this time, is like pretty I don't know. I think Ariana Grande actually fleshed out the character in an amazing way, but Glinda still kind of stands for things that I think remind us of realities of the world that are not comfortable, like true realities of the world that are just like not comfortable or fun or like escapist. Whereas like Elphaba's story in Act 1 is a lot more escapist and fantastical, defying gravity and all that stuff. Like you can relate to it, but it's also quite innocent, whereas like Glinda is not a very innocent character. I find it really good, and I think that good art, especially good pop culture art, mainstream art, should represent the times. I don't think that like they necessarily need to be like, okay, so this is an analysis of fascism. It doesn't need to be that way. I think pop culture art can also just be kind of consumed at surface level and enjoyed. But I do think that what adds to its quality is that in the time that it came out, we are in like a very relevant time of it. And those characters kind of represent different people that exist in this time. But they're like all pretty and wearing dresses and singing. I didn't watch I Love LA, but that one girl who got her hair like dark brown and added the extensions looks so pretty. I don't know who she is, but she looks so pretty. I keep seeing pictures of her before and after she got her hair done. I'm like, oh yes, girl. It's like heavy extensions. I love it. It's so Hollywood. It's so Hollywood. Speaking of media, I got my mom into One Piece. We were already through season 1 and she's living for the whimsy and drama. Gayest Homer, is she going to watch all 2,000 episodes? She was in Until Dawn movie and it was so cunt in it. Oh, okay. I might become an Odessa fan. Not too much on One Piece. You should watch the 1,170 episodes. Demonio, I kind of want to get into it because there are people in this community that I see sometimes referencing One Piece. And I think the guy with the green hair, I always had a crush on him since I was like little. And I like the aesthetic, like the pirate aesthetic. And I did see Luffy has like this new form that came out maybe like last year or the year before, where he turns like into like this cutesy, like it looks like clouds, like his hair is like white and stuff. I feel like I would like it. I like stuff like that. It's just so much. Zoro, yes. Well, everybody, please subscribe to the Patreon. $100,000, $99.95 a month. I'm going to watch all of One Piece. One episode a week, so you have to stay subscribed for all of the time. There's 1,170 episodes. I'm excited to see them. I watched season 1 of Fairy Tail. It's gonna be me on an edible silently watching One Piece and being like, tea. Tea. Every 5 minutes, tea. Girl, where is my baby blue? My baby blue. Do you have a favorite anime? Bleach. Don't spoil it. I did not read the last manga, and I'm waiting for the last season of the 1,000-Year War. Bleach. If I had to pick a movie, Kiki's Delivery Service. But that doesn't mean like I don't appreciate other things. There's a lot of really good anime out there, but like when it comes to people ask me my favorite music, my favorite game and stuff like that, but when it comes to anime, I can be quite deterministic. It's Bleach as a show, the movie Kiki's Delivery Service. Kiki's Delivery Service to me can be seen. I made a little edit like a year ago where I kind of referenced this idea. But as someone who's smarter than me and more interesting about talking about like essays and things like that, should put together a think piece about how Kiki's Delivery Service is like the in a weird way, it's kind of a premonition, a prediction about what modern adulthood looks like for millennials and on, because I think many of us definitely are still in touch with our inner child. We still like I think millennials and younger tend to like have less of an issue about like abandoning things that they liked when they were young, because I think the internet sort of like taught us that you can just still be your own authentic person without having to play a certain role. So Kiki is quite childish and quite naive, but also really ambitious and quite witty and smart, and she can take care of herself. And she literally leaves home to go chase her dream, and she runs into problems, she runs into rejections, she runs into anxieties, she even gets a little crush. And I'm like, that's literally what like that's what young people are doing these days. Just sort of living in some sort of rented out room, because wake that up, we all have a rented out room, or we live in some place that's really cheap without like metropolitan amenities. So if you're living in a big city like Kiki was, she rented out a room, an attic room, and her cat just sort of live in the city. Have you seen all the Ghibli movies? I don't think I've seen them all, but I've seen a lot of them. I was Kiki for most of my 20s. I unfortunately think that I'm gonna have a stunted 30s, because I think that I'm gonna act very 20-something in my 30s. Ooh, sorry. So I'm gonna be very Kiki in my 30s. People are gonna say, you're in your 30s acting like that? I'll say, yep, diva. Wanna play Pokemon? What are we hunting? A baby blue shiny Clobbopus. Phaun, have you ever seen Ponyo? And what do you think of her dad and her mom? I have to remember, I have seen Ponyo. I used to have it on a Bootleg. Anybody here know what that is? Ponyo dad. Ponyo mom. Yeah, I like the mom. I didn't like the dad. I don't remember what they did. I remember the mom was really pretty. Ponyo kind of stresses me out because that's like a nightmare scenario. Imagine like not knowing that you have a pet and then you figure out that your pet is actually like magic and it sort of just like does whatever it wants. That is so, oh my God. Go back into the ocean, girl. I can't handle that. I turned 34 on 12/31. I'm the gay elder here. Trust and believe it's all about confidence. Yes! Happy New Year's, baby. I mean that because like you're a New Year's baby. It honestly makes me feel so comfortable and seen to know that I have so many people of like different age groups, but a lot of people in my age group who watch me. One thing about the internet that like they don't tell you is that the world is actually really, really small. And that's so comforting. I used to think that I was like the only person who like had my interests as deep as I do. And now that I have community around me that reminds me that I'm literally not special, it's like nice. It like makes me want to go meet people. Like Ice Spice. Ice Spice is also a New Year's baby. Ever since I found out that Ice Spice is a Capricorn, I'm like, I get why I like her. I don't like a lot of her music, but there's a few songs that I really like, and I like her energy, and I think she's really pretty. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. It all makes sense now. People were being mean to her because she had her birthday, which is on New Year's Eve, and she's rich. And I'm sure that that SpongeBob check cleared very viciously and nicely. And she was getting drunk at the club. And she was like stumbling out of the club. And people were like, oh my God. I'm like, she's a New Year's baby. She's a New Year's baby. I go crazy on December 30th, and I'm not a New Year's baby. Maddie, thank you so much. It works both ways. I hate her out of principle. Oh, well. I'm using her stream energy to realize some new sickening looks in Final Fantasy XIV. You better, because that new glamour update literally unlocked every possibility. Girl, I was rolling at the gay club shirtless. They need to let her chill. Yeah. Yeah, she's doing A-okay. Tutti. Need a blunt and a cup and a tutti. I know people like that song over Gat, but I think Gat is the better single that's come out lately. Big Guy SpongeBob Pants Okay is like obviously the smash hit single. Y'all, I'm glad that this donut has a lot of calories because I was really sure that we were going to like get this for real. Now I'm getting paranoid and sad. First, I was inspired. Now, I'm sad and tired. After all, I've tried for 40 minutes. Seems like 90. Anyone here know Jesus Christ Superstar? Sometimes I sing a song and realize that it might be too niche of a musical theater cut. Lato is just kind of not that girl until very recently due to her feud with Onika, I think. Oh, okay. There was a bit of optics around it. I gotcha. I think 90% of what she does is poo poo pee pee tutu, and I don't suffer that. But Pickled, I think that you are quite averse to all the brain rot music in general because you also didn't like Gnarly, right? That's your secret. That's your secret, and I know that about you. I'm putting you on blast. I'm sure you can respect and understand what Gnarly is, but it's not your tea. And Ice Spice is very much brain rot music. If she says farts, poo poo pee pee, SpongeBob, tutti tutti, gat gat gat. What else does she do? I don't know. T. I'm more of a Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat girly. Oh, Jesus Christ Superstar, the 1970s movie version, is the way to experience Jesus Christ Superstar. Oh, you'll defend Internet Girl? Oh, so there's nuance to this. No, because if Ice Spice type beat 2025. That's not an Ice Spice type beat. That's not an Ice Spice type beat either. These are not Ice Spice type beats. Yo. Last night I farted. I toot. Pee-pee toot, SpongeBob. If she did that, it would sell. I was about to start rapping. I had a bar in my head about poop, and I decided to stop the joke there. I was like kind of entered a little bit of a flow state and had to take myself out of it.
More than anything.
It's really that easy. If y'all want to get into brain rot music, literally just look up like blank type beat and just start putting crazy stuff on it. Stuff that people will comment. If the lyric would make somebody on TikTok post an image of them being like, this person's crazy. Because you have to think about it. It's the bean soup theory, right? So if you can make a lyric that makes somebody want to like share it to their friends, to tell their friends that like they don't like it, you've just got engagement. So make a lyric about farting, and then somebody's going to leave a comment with like a reaction picture of like Wendy Williams throwing shade, and they're going to feel cute, and you're going to run to the bank. Now, we have to think about legacy. In 2026, 2027, when everybody's finally tired of brain rot music and we can finally put like a name to a sound, will Ice Spice last longer than that? I don't know. Maybe it'll just keep going. I Need Your Brain Rot Music EP yesterday. I'd have to do it under a different stage name. Maybe like Hot Girl 97. Attractive Diva 80. The lead song will be... well, no, let's not start. We can't sequence the tracks until we get the demos. The Prettiest Girl Ever 97. Isn't that something that I... Bubblegum Blue Clobbopus 87. I gotta do some meetings. Okay, Red Panda. Thank you for hanging out. I hope your meetings go by well. I hope they don't drag on too long. Oh, it's the beginning of the year. Everyone's gonna be like, so over the last 2 weeks. I feel like Ice is slowly leaving the brain rot because I think Tuti is that. Not sure though. Umbra, I believe that she has talent. She has a really cool sound. When it comes to rapping, I think some people are really good lyricists. But one thing people don't really clock about rapping or like give acknowledgement to is like some people have a very naturally beautiful tone to just ride a track. And Ice Spice has a really, really beautiful like tone of voice. So it works really well. Like she can literally say anything and it sounds good on a track if she can keep the beat. And she can keep the beat. I would like to see her like going into the lab maybe in the morning, you know, stretching out those like sort of lyrics. I think like 30 minutes a day of her writing poetry, 30 minutes a day of her opening up YouTube and finding type beats and just kind of freestyling on it. 30 minutes a day of that is going to really up her flow. I don't think that we're really having the conversation about the fact that her flow is kind of copy paste. And look, I'm not saying that I'm better than her. I'm not. But I will say this. I will always, to my grave, say that Ice Spice's potential lies in Gangsta Boo. Listen to Gangsta Boo and tell me that you do not see the potential of Ice Spice. She can make magic, but she needs to put the work in. A lot of Gen Z girlies are still paying their dues. I think the recent moves of some of the millennial divas fading is their time, and Ice Spice will be an it girl more. Yeah, I think she's got what it takes. And I'm all for like a narrative of somebody being like, yeah, I like seeing people take themselves and elevate it when they want to. I don't think that you have to. I think you can actually be fine and like totally acceptable, sort of getting to a certain place and being like, I'm happy here. But it's also really exciting to see people reinvest in themselves, like Doechii, for example, and Megan even too. If we're talking about like rap girls, they really reinvested in not only like their output and their quality, but also in their talent. Like you can tell that they take the time to continue to push themselves and use their newfound resources to push their craft further. Addison Rae's a good one too. Well, people said that Meg Thee Stallion was a joke rapper until we got Cobra and Anxiety. Megan Thee Stallion is a joke rapper? Well, what's that one song? I have it saved. I have to look it up. Who is that on my Instagram? Oh. Where's that at? There was something on a recent project that like really made me like go like, yes, Megan, yes. I think it's this.
What was that?
Like a Freak by Megan. I'm not gonna play it because it's copywritten. Like a Freak. That whole project was really clever. I think that got slept on a lot. I think it was an EP, maybe an album. Girl, I don't even know. I think the standout is Tate McCrae once people stop pretending they don't know who she is. Yeah, I think Tate McCrae, I'm interested in her. I think what goes wrong is she's like, the thing is like, I don't even want to criticize her visual because if it's what she wants, it's what she wants. She does give performer. Like she really does give performer. She's an amazing dancer. The stuff that I see her doing on tour, mind you, she's doing this multiple days a week in those little tiny heels. I think I listened to the album and I think what it is she needs a little bit more dynamics. I felt like the album was like a little bit one note, but in all honesty, we do have like a batch of like newer pop girls now, and these are like really their first projects. Like you can't compare, like a lot of people compare Tate McCrae to Britney, but Tate only has one project out now. Britney has an entire body of work, you know? So let it grow. We're so quick to write it all off. Yeah, she's 22. She's 22. When I don't even remember being 22. I think I was doing Rudolph. No, I had quit Rudolph by then. Girl, I was sitting in the kitchen at 22. Yeah, let Tate McCrae cook. Let her cook. Oh, do you remember? I think I know what this is. I think you want a sports car. And it's a sports car. Oh, shut up. She knows what she's doing. Let her cook. It's okay, Spam. You'll know one day. I think I know what this is. And she did like a whole run on like SNL and stuff, like performing like with the chairs. I like her. I didn't like the full album, but I do like, but I keep coming back like a revolving door. Like she has moments. I get really, I mean, y'all know this about me by now, but I get really obsessed with like full albums. And I think it's hard, it's easier said than done to, especially as a woman under a major label, to like put together a really like prescient album. I feel like people like Gaga and Beyonce, they can get away with it because they have a lot more leverage, but you do have to play the game. So, and she can dance, yeah. Y'all, my baby blue Clobbopus, I gotta change this music. I need music that gets me jumping. Actually, Trafalgar, I've been wanting to get into that album. I never listened to it. I want to get into it. V by Doja. I thought it was a really fun concept album. I thought it was actually like really well done. I think Scarlet is probably a more interesting album, but it's kind of obvious that the zeitgeist is not interested in Doja being like introspective and more about being a pop girl. So V was her attempt at making pop fun for her again by making it highly conceptual. I really like that she kind of dipped into a lot of her like internet roots. Like, let's be real, we all know Doja's an internet girl. Speaking of which, internet girl. But like a lot of it didn't feel like vaporwave city pop for real, but the aesthetics of it and like the sort of soundscapes that they were doing definitely were referencing like 80s nostalgia. And then it just made me think like she's probably tapping into something that a lot of people don't know that she knows about, which is like SoundCloud music from the 2010s, which is where she came up from. My favorite song on that album is Stranger. I think that song is really beautiful. And I liked V. I think that Scarlet is more interesting, but I listen to V more, if that makes sense. Have I heard K-pop? I think Silva, I feel like I have. That sounds familiar. I can't tell you what it sounds like off the top of my head. Antonio, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, Stranger's my favorite song on V. I've known Charli XCX since I was young, and to me, Brat is nowhere near her best album. Maybe it's just the nostalgia driving my opinion. No matter how I've looked at it, I still hold it. Spam, I think in a weird way, Charli XCX has been a mainstream pop girl for a long time, but Brat is like her breakout album, which is kind of weird to say. I'm kind of the same way. I don't know if Brat is her best album, but I don't know if you can say that she has a best album. I think that for a long time, she's had really, really sophisticated bodies of work. And I think Brat is the result of her being that deep in her craft at this point. It's like, it was like easy for her to do Brat because of everything that she had been doing before. It took her a long time to sort of like make her vision more cohesive, like down to the sound and the aesthetics visually. But now that she's finally there, it's really cool to see because we were there when she was like sort of messing with different ideas. Wakai Lee, welcome to the chat. Yes, Zara Larsson is in her, really, really in her divine feminine. Do you think Noja knows about Bullwhip Daw? I feel like she probably has seen that, yes. Where's the bubblegum blue baby? I don't know. I'm surprised this donut's still going. If this runs out, we're going to try the level 3 and just force it. Boom, clap, the sound of my heart. Have you heard Chrissy Shapleka's songs? I have not. The tour outfits for V have been really beautiful. Yeah. I love Doja's costuming. Someone's asked me before if I ever get money and I can like start putting together looks. It's literally Lil Nas X and Doja. I think that they're not the only fashion girlies out there, but they resonate a lot with me. We're searching for a baby blue Clobbopus. Twinkabell, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you in the VOD. Yeah, I've already decided that once this runs out, if we can't get it with this one, it's a level 1 sparkling that we're doing. Then I'm gonna try a level 3 and just force it because I want a shiny. Like, hello. Hey man, I have a question. Chaos, welcome to the chat. What's your question, Chaos Yoshi? I am shiny hunting Arceus. I am at 13k. Good luck! That sounds, like a lot. I'm shiny hunting Clobbopus. Baby blue Clobbopus. No, I'm not evolving this if I get a shiny. I think the shiny is pretty. It's like red and white. It's like a nice. It's a nice color differentiation. But I think the baby blue is cuter. I feel bad for Charli regarding her popularity songs before Brat. It felt like she only liked her aesthetic and just knew 2 songs. People only liked her aesthetic and just knew 2 songs from her when so much of what she made up to that point was so good. Yeah, Spam. I mean, that's kind of the case with media in general. Not to toot my own horn, but like I have stuff that gay people know about, but they don't know my full body of work. Even though I put a lot of passion and energy into everything that I do, people only really know the stuff that they like. And that goes for everybody. It goes for small-time creators, big-time creators. And Charli has actually been quite open about that too in some of her interviews for Brat. Like, she's like, because she's been in the industry for so long and she's had so many highs and lows, she knows fully well that Brat, there's going to be people who like the whole album and like the remix album and like every single show and like every single thing. And then there's going to be people who literally only know 365. And that's how it always is. And the more popular a project gets, the more sort of like segmented it becomes. Like, Lady Gaga is one of the most fantastic musicians of my life. And whenever I bring her up, do not talk to me about Born This Way. Like, Born This Way is not her best song. It's her most impactful song, but it's not her best. I have a shiny alpha gimme goal, and if I evolve it and got back to quest, does the guy take my Goldango? I don't know. I don't know. How many side quests have you had in the past? Luca, I have not touched the side quest since I opened up shiny hunting. I could care less. I did finish all the side quests for the base game, but I really just kind of shiny hunt now. Yeah, Chaos, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the chat can help you, but I really don't know. I haven't done that quest. Yeah, Art Pop is like her most fascinating album to me. I get really into albums that really feel like they go against the grain of the sort of system that they exist in. Like, Lady Gaga is part of Interscope Records. She's a billion-dollar name for that company. Even though she doesn't make all that billions of dollars, she's a huge name for that company. And Art Pop was a huge direction to the left. It was really like something experimental, and it makes me fascinated because how do you get that greenlit for a major company other than having enough social capital to convince them to let you do it? It's the same with Miley Cyrus's Dead Pets album. I think that was released on SoundCloud for free because the label wouldn't highlight it. But to me, it's the most fascinating album because you can hear lyrics, you can hear vocal performances, and you can hear production that like are weird, that are not radio friendly, that are not, you know, internet, TikTok meme friendly. They come from like a place of like genuinely wanting to express a certain sound. And that's really cool because these women are like very polished and they have such a curated image. So like when you can pull it back a little bit and see like the real like sort of messy, chaotic artist underneath it, I get so into it. Beyonce's 4. Beyonce was not super experimental, but she did do some experimental stuff, and it was a big diversion from stuff that she had done before. I think that's why I kind of like Cowboy Carter too, because it's a big diversion. I have to go. Jamo, thank you for hanging out. Born This Way is a great song, but there's a bunch of other songs that are better than it. Yeah, Born This Way is like a pop culture anthem, but there's better songs. Derriere, Dead Pets changed you when it first came out. Yeah. I don't think all the songs aged perfectly, but the sauce and the soul is in it. Blueberry Kiss. Gaga's old way of singing. Blueberry kisses. Fool me again, with your honest eyes. I don't know why she was singing like she had an apple in her nose. Hi, Peso Bismol. Phaun, did you see what I said? Have you heard Magnolia Bay? Because she released an album not too long ago called The Imaginal Disc. I've heard of her, but I haven't listened to anything by them. Ed Torrigen, I watched Gaga play in Copacabana for 2.5 million people. She's the rock star of our generation. That is so cool. Ed Torrigen, welcome to the chat. That was Gaga had that entire street shaking. I think what's most intriguing is Gaga's future and how she's going to keep going in the culture, because it seems that she can only live up to her name when she reheats her own nachos, but girl, her nachos are good. She said something recently in an interview where she said when somebody asked her about AI music, and she was like, I don't think humanity is going out of style anytime soon. And ever since I heard that, I was like, that's so true. That's so true. All this stuff, all this noise, all these headlines, mind you, many of these men who have vested interests in AI and AGI, they also own these publications. They own TikTok now, by the way, and Twitter. But like, really, when you just kind of like log off and step away from it, why on earth would humanity ever go out of style? Top Dog is a great song by Magnolia. That got me into them. AI is really good at imitating humanity. I mean, you're right. It aggregates a lot of data, but it literally, theoretically, with the way these LLMs work in this generative AI, if theoretically every creative person, and I know that this is hard to do because, we are all cogs in the machine trying to survive, but if theoretically everyone logged off for a week, LLMs would literally not have anything to copy. It's all copied. They don't generate new things. They don't generate new thoughts. They don't think. They don't have creativity. They don't have humanity.
You woke it up.
They copy data. So in a way, humanity is always going to be one step ahead. This idea that like LLMs and AI, they use the word AI to hide the fact that it's a language model. It's referencing through networks of like sort of possibilities an idea based off of the past. It does not generate anything new. It has no consciousness. It has no ability to think. If you go into ChatGPT and you ask it a question, it's not telling you an answer. It's just Googling for you. So yeah, it does imitate trends, and it can imitate trends really well. I think K-pop is very much in danger when it comes to AI as it is now, because K-pop is extremely iterative, and that's not a bad thing. It's just in this culture now, it's going to be harder to clock if a K-pop song has been generated by AI, because K-pop tends to take and polish out already done ideas. But we won't be like, they so badly want there to be like AI actors, AI producers, AI musicians. It won't happen because it has no ability to make anything new. It's waiting for somebody else to do something new. Just like Brat is still like reeling, and everybody's trying to do Brat, and I'm sure there's people making AI covers of Brat, but the culture had to have Brat first, and now everybody's copying it. But I mean, it is dangerous because there's people out there who can't clock it. I mean, there's been AI videos that I've seen that I can't tell sometimes, so that's spooky for real. But hey, I do think that like we'll get to a point where people are like, this is kind of icky, and then we just all stop watching stuff. Welcome to the chat, Osiro. Sorry, I didn't mean to go so deep into AI. Your tea is so delicious right now. Thank you, Shielded Badger. You know what would really be delicious? A baby blue, cotton candy blue, ojinga. That's an octopus, isn't it? Not a squid. Spam, I have to agree. And I think, like, in general, I feel I feel in the air that a lot of people are trying to figure that out. I think there's a real yearning for, like, stuff that feels real and less, like, manipulative. I lament every day that they released AI upon the general population to project their poop ideas on it instead of actually being used for something tangible in production, like tailoring new cancer treatments and the machine capabilities that we could never be capable of. Yeah, when left to their own devices, you know, the self-correcting market and all of its beauty tends to always do the best thing. Machine learning is not good at imitating humanity. It's good at returning results for what its parameters are built. It's like a pareidolia. We see faces where they look like faces. We don't call them people. AI looks like intelligence, but it's not knowledge. Yes, that's a really good way of saying it, Oracle. Yeah, Robbie. You right, Robbie. You right. Baby blue, cotton candy blue, teensy tiny, mega viral, sparkly, shiny teacup Clobbopus. Do you think 575 Ultra Balls will be enough for Muna in the Pokédex? 576. Hi, Bob Snacks. What's your favorite Twice song? Oh, okay. So it can fluctuate, but in all honesty, if I had to say my favorite, if I had to sit on a desert island and listen to one Twice song for the rest of my life, alcohol free. Champagne and wine, tequila, margarita. No, homie Pimpson, you live in nuance. Hi, Blubba. Oh, Bubba. I can't read. Bubba can't spell. Phaun can't read. Mojito and lime. Sweet mimosa, pina colada. Y'all, this hunt is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I was like so like hyped. I was like, we're gonna get a shiny baby blue, cotton candy blue, teensy tiny, sparkling, viral Clobbopus. Speaking of salsa, I was listening to Frank Ruiz when I was grocery shopping earlier today. Desean. I don't know how to say it. I like Frank Ruiz. I think his voice is really pretty. I don't know if anybody knows him. If you had to debut in a group, what would your concept and name be? I don't know what my name would be. I think for concepts, I would have to do like... See, I'm not fun when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm like very realistic. I think if I was casted for a K-pop group, oh, see, I'm not going to be fun about it. Never mind. I'm not answering that question. I was about to get really deep into that, into group theory, because that is a thing. I would be a sleigh concept. How about that? I'd be a sleigh fun concept, and my group name would be Sleighs. I mean, Phaun, the good news is we're burning a lot of calories over watching this bubblegum, cotton candy, blue, teensy, tiny, sparkly, shiny, mega viral Clobbopus. We're skinny. Yes, we are getting through them all. Burning every single calorie. Who knew that a super sweet donut is all you needed for a good cardio workout? I know that my character's gonna crash after this. This is a song from Outrun, old Sega game. I listened to Santa Smiles the other day and found shiny Ekans immediately. That Ekans might be an omen, diva. I'd put it in a box by itself. Are we burning calories, or are we just simply neutralizing the ones Hoopa injected into us? I don't know. So my hair length, I wanted to express this with y'all today. My hair length is now at this point where it's like I'm discovering something new. My hair looks so, I have to get it like shaped up again. For anybody wondering if you've seen me and like my hair looks like it has a weird shape, it's because I'm growing it out and I'm trying to get it to a point where like it can grow evenly, but I had a certain cut and you have to, you know, keep going back, keep getting it trimmed, keep getting the dead ends off, keep reshaping it. Day 1 hair, which is today, it gets like a lot more like holds and like coily, but like day 2 and day 3, oh, I love it. I love it. It's because like the products have like loosened up just a bit and it gets a little bit more poofy, but there's just enough hold to keep it from looking crazy. I love that. I keep looking in my OBS and I hate this, like, I hate that my bangs curl like this, but I can't help it. I look like Annie or something. Look like Ice Spice. You have an undercut and a wolf cut that I want, as long as I can get it. Yeah, it'll grow faster than you think. Well, mine does. I think people's hair grows at different lengths, so don't listen to me. My curls really shine on day 1, but like I have like it's like my hair curls and it needs hold, but it's like very loose. So I feel like it's better to just like let it be like loose, wavy curls in a big poof than like tight curls. But I like my hair however it is. Speaking of haircuts, I'm getting one today. Y'all got any haircut ideas? I got straight wavy-ish hair. I got a bowl cut. I'm going on right now. Straight wavy-ish hair. Honestly, if you want my advice, anytime I'm thinking of something for a look, I get a Pinterest board, start surfing those algorithms, and then I go into the board and I just like curate it down to like a handful of images, and then I kind of like understand where I'm at. Like I very much am the type of person that will throw paint on a wall until something looks good. So that's how I figure out what I want things to look like, which is probably why I look crazy sometimes, but I'm figuring it out. I would just get on Pinterest and like tell the person like, hey, can you do this? My hair is kind of like this. It does this. If you tell the stylist like your issues with your hair or like how it acts, they'll probably be able to lead you in the right direction. Get a faux hawk. I had a faux hawk when I was like 8. Hair like Monica Ice. Miwi, welcome to the chat. Yeah, Bubba. I feel that. I just say yes to my hairstylist. Well, not all of us are that gorgeous. Didn't he say that he says yes to the hairstylist even though he's bald? Now come on. Y'all, this sweet neighborhood kitty keeps staring at me through my window after I already put food out for him. Like, do you want in? Because I can't permit that. I already know he has a home because I talked to his owner. Yeah, don't listen. Cats can be manipulative. I went on a natural curl journey 2 years ago, and I started by leaving rosemary pumpkin seed oil on my scalp 2 to 4 hours before my shower. Then for shampoo conditioner. I hate to say it, but Sacred really works wonders. I mean, sometimes a high priced product really does deliver on results. It takes a lot of the research work out, because you would hope, I mean, not every high dollar brand does this, but you would hope that they are trying to curate better ingredients that are higher quality. I hear a lot of good things about Sacred. I personally, I'm a Scala girly, and I sort by lowest price when I'm buying hair care products. But I've gotten this far. I rocked the top knot for years with an undercut. It was to my shoulders mid art school, and one day I singed it during class and had to do the big chop. I'm sorry. My faux hawk into mohawk was such a fun time, which led me to growing it out now. I look back and see how much I'd have loved it as a kid. I mean, my hair for last year was, I mean, I went to my hairstylist and told her I wanted a mohawk shape here, and I wanted it to be very not like buzzed. What's the word? Tapered. I didn't want it tapered. I wanted it clean. Like I wanted the sides to like have shape around the ears and stuff, but it did like sort of enhance into a mohawk shape. I think it looked really good with the beard. That's definitely in my back pocket for if I want to do a beard again. But now I'm trying to grow that back out. Like this, the sides are shorter, so I'm trying to like get them to get even. And the back of my head grows faster, so I'm like always trying to keep up with it. Are you gonna get a cat to protect me from my dark tower energies? I don't need a cat. Nope. No. Mochi taught me that I do not want a cat. I'm so happy for Mochi. Fun era, fun time. Learning lessons. But Mochi taught me that I am not ready for a cat. I think that people who can have cats are... Y'all are witches in your own right. I'm very much alone. I'm the type of person... I'm the equivalent of a wizard in a tower by himself. Ice King. That's me. Like almost to a T. Oh no, because he has pets too. No. I'm the hermit, yeah. I can't do a cat, I just can't. Because I care so much about making sure that animal feels perfect, but I am like in 2026 trying my best to enter a time where I am not constantly monitoring my environment. Like I have this weird thing that I noticed this year drove me almost into the ground, where if I'm logged off of something, if I am out of a house, if I am at a store, anywhere I go, my brain holds on to every environment that I've been in, every environment I'm responsible for, every environment I feel responsible for, every person I feel responsible for, and their emotions. Like I can't do a cat. Because when Mochi came in and I started taking care of Mochi, I did a fantastic job, but it drove me crazy because I couldn't even sleep at night because I was worried that like Mochi was like doing something because he's still like really young, or like he's like not eating right, or he's not pooping right, or he's not, like I can't do it. It's gonna drive me crazy. And then if the cat gets sick, I'm gonna have a conniption. I can't do it. What's y'all spirit animals? Hermit crab. My cats are my protectors. Have you played Paper Mario? I feel like you would live for it. No, but I want to. If the question of spiritual protection, if you don't want a cat, you could get your favorite protection crystals like black obsidian, tourmaline onyx, and smoky quartz. I think y'all know that I'm packing stuff up, but I don't want to say too much of what I did because I like to keep my rituals to myself, but I did pack up some of my stuff, and I think I have black obsidian. I think I have some of those things. I think I have 2 of those things. I have to look them up when I unpack everything. Literally same, but my friends' ferrets, I loved watching them, but I don't want the responsibility of a literal life. It stressed me out.
What was that?
Yeah. I'll definitely babysit a cat. If anybody needs me to protect their protectors while they're out doing stuff, I will do that for sure. I just need a hard start and end date. Me painting a rock black. Me too. Yeah, so what I do with my crystals is I go through phases of my life where I buy them. Not like a bunch. I don't go on like a shopping spree. It's just like every now and then you're like traveling or you go somewhere and there's a crystal store. Okay, let's go. Especially if it looks fun and cool and the people in there are cool. And I just leave with a crystal. And I choose something that I feel like I need at the time. Something that I need at the time, like a lesson that I'm having right now. And I'm like, okay, this is something that I'm going to be carrying with me for the rest of my life. So let me pick something right now that feels particularly pointed. And I think at a certain point in time, I felt like I needed some protection. Spam, clock that. Are you moving? Maybe. People saying there was a shiny sound. It might be these Machops. There was one that came earlier that we just kind of ignored. Because it's not these divas.
No. Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't know that there was some down there. We're catching it in a dive ball. The viral baby blue teensy tiny teacup baby blue powder blue cotton candy blue Clobbopus is finally here, everybody. Hands off the wheel, hands off the wheel. Okay. Dive ball. I think they're aggressive, so... Oh wait, they're fighting type. I'm not doing a lure ball. I can't do that. I'm so sorry. Yes! Ooh. We got it. No. I like lure ball, but I prefer dive ball. That's always been a thing for me. I do like an apricot ball to put a shiny Pokemon into something a little bit more exclusive and rare. It just kind of adds to the collector. But when it comes to like the watery stuff or like blue stuff, I find dive ball to be cuter because it has like little bubbles and stuff. Okay. You know, honestly, we could go for another shiny, but let's go ahead and get this. Rotten egg. Rotten egghead. Get me out of here. Okay, let's look at our Clobbopus. We'll use our level 3 to try to guarantee something because we're close to the end now. Yeah, Storm. Unfortunately, Great Ball doesn't vibe with me enough to do that. Dive Ball is like kind of one of the more accessible balls that I like a lot. Like, I know a lot of people like Heal Ball, but I don't even really like using Heal Ball once I get access to Apper Balls in the game. But I do like Dive Ball a lot. Let's, the way that the Machop, like, naturally went into the trash box, that is so funny. Okay, let's check out Clobbopus. I'm not going to evolve it, no. I like the... Oh my god! Look at the effects with it! Oh, that is such a cool shiny. I think that's my first Clobbopus. I love that. That's so cute. Yeah, the bubbles. That's a perfect shiny. Okay. Nice. All right, so we have a level 3. I do kind of want, what do we have? I have to start getting Apper Balls again. I have 1 Love Ball. What is shiny? Mime Jr. Therapy. Could you imagine if it's down that alley for an hour? I hope not. I really hope not. So, out of all the balls that I have, I think maybe Friend Ball. Friend Ball might work for this. We also have Love Ball. I don't know if we'll be able to get it, but we have a level 3, which means that we can kind of like game it. I'm thinking Friend Ball. I wish I had a Dream Ball, but I don't have one, so I think Friend Ball for Mime Jr. is kind of fitting. Love Ball is like cutesy cutesy, obviously, but I feel like Friend Ball matches it a little bit more. So let's make a save state and then try to get this. Where's Mr. Rhyme in this game? Mr. Rhyme, I think, might actually... I've seen him spawn. Okay. No. Girl, I don't know. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to do this. Okay, so she's not interested in giving me nice save states, so let's go over here. All right, as we work on that. How do you get donuts? I haven't played this game yet. There are hyperspace berries. These hyperspace berries, they all have different values of sweetness, spiciness, bitterness, stuff like that. You want to make as sweet as possible up to the value. They have like point values. You want a point value of 420, sweetness in order to have a chance of getting sparkling power on the donut. If you've played the sandwich sort of mechanic, it's kind of similar. Have you always tried to color coordinate Pokemon to Pokeballs, or is it just when you're in the mood? I'm really obsessed with pink shiny Pokemon. So Scarlet and Violet was like where I did a huge pink shiny hunts, and I still kind of want to wake up a pink Living Dex, like long overarching sort of series. So that's kind of where it came from. I like Dream Balls and I like pink Pokemon and Dream Balls, but as I've done it more and more, my sort of tastes have changed. It definitely was at first color coordination. As y'all can see from stuff that I like to do, I get very monochromatic. I really like very simple color stories. So matching something pink and purpley to something pink and purpley just really resonates with me. But I've gotten a little bit more esoteric with it now lately. I don't know if that's the right word, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm a little bit more expressive with it. There are some like weird ones that I put into weird Pokeballs, but it just makes sense in my head. How would you feel if they added all the Pokemon from this game into Scarlet and Violet compatibility so we can transfer all of them back and forth as we pleased? I feel like that would be fun for like playing online, but that would also probably like break the meta because I don't think they designed it for that. I guess that would be fine. I tend to like, I mean, you know me, Palmy. I will just catch something and leave it in the box for 3 years. Bye, spam. Grind some more of the story. Okay, good luck. Don't push too hard. All right, so I think I made a save state. Let's do the level 3 and see if we can get... Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna change this music. Okay, I just had to... That high end was like really starting to overwhelm me. Okay, level 3. And we have a save state. Is the jacket new? I don't think so. It was in one of the main towns. Oh, this is a good one, isn't it? Because all I have to do is sit here. Wait, there is a guaranteed shiny in here already. Catch a shiny. Let's see if we can find it. Because we'll have to reset if it's not Clown Lee. Girl, ain't... Oh my god. If I see one more shiny of that little flower... I have 17 shiny Flababies of every color. No hate to her. Love her down. Hi, Milo. The payola. All right. Name each one of them a member of Triple S. There's 24 members. That's for my fletchlings. I better not. What's the main goal? I'm trying to get a shiny Mime Jr. before we end. We did find our bubblegum blue Clobbopus. We did. Thank you, Ada. Didn't shave. I try to do my best if I'm not recording anything and just like editing to like not shave, because it irritates my skin a lot wearing makeup. As I love putting a face on, don't get me wrong. It irritates my skin, but it soothes my soul. But I do have to like balance it. So even though I was like, just because I'm not shaving, I always get in my head, I'm like, if I'm not shaving, then my makeup isn't valid. I don't know where that comes from. I was like, I can still draw stuff on my face. So that's what I did. I drew little heart moles on my face. They just, on camera, they just look like big moles, but whatever. I tried. Where is it? No. That... Something... Y'all, I don't think that this is working the way that I thought it would. Maybe, Ada. Maybe. It is something that we all have to unpack. They're sometimes locked to a donut. Okay, we'll try one more. We'll try one more. Because what do you mean they're locked to a donut? I thought they were pimple patches. Yeah, so I am actually really considering a new camera for certain things. But in that new camera, I'm hoping that my makeup will show up a little bit clearer, because there are little details. I'm not saying that they're beautiful details. Y'all would be like, oh my goodness, I'm so sad that I didn't see all the little details of your awful makeup on. No, I'm not saying that. But like, I do know, like, sometimes when I'm putting makeup on, I'm like doing like something like a really articulate shape. And then I'm just like, I'll like back up and I'll be like, girl, I just drew giant black dots on my face. But like up close, it's like a little detail. There's supposed to be little hearts. Little heart here, here, here. I've been doing like little heart moles because I think it's cute. Digimax. Hi Phaun, longtime VOD viewer, wanted to stop in and say hello. Digimax, are you going to be the one that gets this our shiny Mime Jr? Let's see. I heard it. I heard something. I'm sorry, Digimax. You have to get banned. I'm kidding. Let's try a different one. Because this is a small hyperspace, so we can just reset it. Welcome, Digimax. We're happy to have you. Yeah, I think that it's tied to the donut. Do we have a... If we don't have a donut that'll work, then we'll just try to do... I don't have one that'll work. Okay, so let's see if there's any other cool... Sorry, not to be weird. Let's see if there's any other cool ones. We could try to get this Aurorus. Let's see if we get just lucky and get an Aurorus. If that doesn't happen, then I'll just spend the rest of the stream making donuts. I'll show y'all how I make donuts. There might be a shiny near the center. I need to, sorry. So I would go... Let's try here, because I was going here. Do you like grapefruit? I do. Nah, the elastic. We can try it again another time. I'm happy to just get my Clobbopus today, but we'll just try another time. I want to see if we can get that Aurorus. I don't hear it. It's okay. I'm just gonna do like one try, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just make some donuts for the rest of stream because we're close to the end anyway. But this is a Pokemon that I do want. Resetting is not as bad in this game. Legends, not Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, resetting for certain hordes was so bad. I do think like the recipe system of Scarlet and Violet was better because you could it was less chance. But I find just spawning stuff day and night is not as bad. There are some rare ones I think that can be kind of bad, but for the most part, I'm not having too much of an issue so far. Like I don't feel like, oh my god, I have to get this now or else I'll never get a chance again. But I might still be hunting low-hanging fruit stuff because I remember in Scarlet and Violet, there'd be like when the DLC would hit or the base game hit, there's like the low-hanging fruit that are like kind of easy to get, and then as you get deeper into the shiny hunt, it's like harder. All right, so let's hope that this Aurorus spawns as a shiny. Otherwise, we're making donuts. Because I need Psychic and like Fairy. Okay, let me turn off sound. I just want to focus here. All right, so when you get a level 3 shiny sandwich, you're guaranteed one shiny in each teleport, and sometimes you can game it to like force a certain spawn. Those divas up there are not shiny, so they have to be somewhere else. Maybe down here? No, I would hear it. None of those divas. Oh, there it is. I don't want that. I already have that. Okay, let's make some donuts. I don't trust these. This donut I have is like locked or something. I don't trust it. It's a good one. Don't get me wrong, but it's not what we need right now. I'll show y'all my teacup Clobbopus. For the people who missed it, there's my teacup Clobbopus. Okay, save state. So if you make a save state at a Pokemon Center, I'm actually going to do it here. So this game saves differently. I know a lot of people know this, but I'll just try to put some people onto this. If you talk to a Nurse Joy, you get a specific backup save. So when you go to the main menu, if you press X, B, and up, you can load your backup save. Notice how I go to Hotel Z after I made that save? It's going to autosave. You see that in the top right, it autosaves. And it'll keep saving and saving and saving, but this game specifically lets you, this game specifically will make a backup save every single time you talk to the Nurse Joy. So you can like kind of cheat it. So let's try to make a donut. I've been doing this combination. Actually, I'm kind of running low on those, so let's do 5 of these and 3 of these. You only need 420, but I like to have a lot of calories, and I just figure if I run out, I'll just go grind more, because I have a lot of, I think it's the yellow one that you need for berry hunting. I'm actually kind of low. I'm gonna need to get some berries soon. That's fine. I have a lot of sparkling sandwiches. Okay, so let's try. You create a backup save every time you teleport. Yeah, I think like, so yeah, it kind of gets into the weeds of like, well, technically the backup save is here, the backup save is there. I find it easier for me in my brain to be like, talk to Nurse Joy, because there are nuances that I just don't understand. Like I've seen YouTubers be like, well, technically you can do it faster this way, but like I try to replicate, it doesn't work. Nurse Joy seems more consistent. Hey, we got a sparkling power fairy too. So you don't always get guaranteed that. But fairy level 2 sparkling power is really good and really lucky for a girly pop like me. Is Clown Lee a fairy type? Would you rather have a sickening permanent bob, but it's always stinky like rotten Eggo waffles, or have your name legally changed to Beverly Wanaduki and have every person you interact with loudly refer to you as Miss Wanaduki? The latter, I could turn that into like a brand. The former? Why would I want stinky hair? That sounds awful. Miss Wanaduki is like, you can turn that into something. It is a fairy type. I have some stuff I need to do. We're gonna do like, we're gonna make a save state and we're just gonna like try like 5 resets, okay? Just like 5 resets. No, this girl wasting my time. Y'all, I've been getting into scents lately. I'm not gonna tell y'all what the scent is. I want y'all to, this sounds so weird. When I go outside and we finally do our meet and greets and stuff, I want y'all to smell it on me. You didn't backup save? Okay. I'm not telling you what my scent is because I want a signature scent. Aren't you supposed to gatekeep your scents? I'm still working on it though. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't want people coming up and smelling me. If you see me in public, please don't come up and smell me. You can ask. You can ask. I gotta be careful. I didn't save again. When you talk to Nurse Joy, it saves. I talked to her. No, you don't have to heal. No. Y'all have me freaking out because y'all know I don't pay attention when I'm talking. I'm talking about smells. Well, I want to mix smells, Ada, but I'm trying to see how this current scent sits on my skin. I like it. I like it. I do like it a lot. Okay. Of course. I'm so stupid. Why did I make aggro? Why did I do that? Oh my god. Let's just do like 5 resets. Like, pay attention. Okay. What's going on? What are we doing? What are we doing, everybody? I can't reset until this aggro is gone. I'm an open book. I really am an open book. I'm fine with people smelling me. I'm sorry if I stink, but just ask for consent. That's really it. They want an autograph, Miss Wanaduki. Wanaduki would like work wonders in like 1980s Hollywood. Like people would be like, have you heard of Wanaduki? Like people would be so into it. I feel like these days you have to have like simple, clean girl Hollywood names. Like all I can think of is Stacy. Tate McCrae, yeah. Nara Smith, yeah. Miss Clobbopus Wanaduki. I said 5 and I'm just like okay, and then let's try. Okay, one more. The only difference in hyperspace is you can use donuts to enhance your rates, and it's timed. Y'all, okay, I really have things I need to do this afternoon. This is shiny hunting, girl. This is shiny hunting. It's like one more. I'm so glad I don't like gambling like actual money. I like gambling my time. Like it, like I will sit here for hours just being like, yes, I'll give you one more second. I'm so glad it's not a money thing because I'd be swiping a credit card. I totally get it. When I do stuff like this, I totally get how people can get into gambling because I'm like... Okay, let's just run through. Okay, that's it. That's next stream. All right, let's say bye to the VOD girlies. VOD girlies, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Let me know what you think about our new viral shiny baby blue cotton candy blue teacup Clobbopus. Bye.